People learn many complicated, delicate tasks as part of their jobs. These tasks can take years to learn and demand training, talent, and experience.
When a person's ability to do a job in which he's an expert becomes impaired,
Hey,
it's tragic to let all those years of experience and training go to waste.
With technology to lend a hand, an impairment, be it from birth or acquired, no longer needs to keep a talented person from being as productive as anyone else on this planet.
Pretend I'm a computer.
not only are people with serious disabilities continuing to make a contribution,
Some, using assistive technologies, are making a truly significant impact.
My name is Mark Parenti. I'm 30 years old. I live in the Chicagoland area. I was paralyzed in an auto accident about 3 years ago. Basically, what I remember from the accident is very small. The injury level that I sustained was a C7 T1, which is the seventh vertebrae in my neck. So basically, right just below my shoulders is where the injury took place. And they classify me as a paraquad because I have limited use of one upper extremity and full use of the other. At first, I thought it was just a joke that, that I was in this hospital, and I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be in the situation I'm in. Not knowing what disabilities were 3 years ago, I had a lot of questions that people weren't giving me answers to, especially doctors. And I figured that the only place to get them were from people who are living in that experience right now. With the advent of the internet and computer technology, I can communicate with somebody in Chicago, or I can communicate with somebody in Russia who has a disability. What I use the computer for and the site that I've created is to initiate conversation, is also to get answers to questions that I have. If I wake up one morning and I have a question, I'll post it out there and see what kind of responses I get. And if that initiates conversation amongst other people, then I've helped myself and a whole group of other people. The website has a couple different areas. One, the first part that I really focused on was a database of people where people could come in and put their specific information about who they were and their interests and whatnot, and email addresses, and so people could do a search and find someone in their area that may have an injury similar to theirs, and they can communicate. Another area is called products and services. It provides folks with disabilities with a catalog. There's a lot of different categories of products. There's companies that I've listed in there that do home modifications, like the lift that I have in my home that gets me to my basement. What a computer gives a person with a disability is the unlimited opportunity to travel, to talk to people without ever leaving their home. Here's the guy. His cause of injury was plane accident, and his interests are recreational flying, travel and boating. So he's right back to doing the same thing he was before his injury. I never had patience. If something came to mind that I wanted to do, it was now or never, and it was the biggest thing I had to do at that point. But now, I have the patience of a saint. The need for accessible products has gone from basically zero to an astounding rate. Companies are making products that cover from computers to automobile adaptive equipment to lifts. Society is coming to grips that, hey, there's going to be people that can't do things, and let's make it easier for them. And my hat goes off to them. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to have the ability, to get into my van and to drive wherever it is I need to go. Freedom. It's nice to have wheels again. The future looks bright. Every day is a new challenge. I've always been a goal-oriented person. Now I'm making new goals, and I may not be walking, but I just want to wake up and function on a daily basis and provide for my family and just be involved in every aspect of their lives. And I think I'll reach those goals too.